The funeral for Hamas political leader Ismail Haniyeh has begun in Iran's capital, Tehran, where he was killed in a pre-dawn targeted attack on Wednesday. Haniyeh's body will then be flown to Doha for burial, where he had been living in exile. Israel hasn't claimed or rejected responsibility for the strike that killed the political leader of Hamas, designated a terrorist organisation by the US, UK and Australia. But that hasn't stopped Iran and its armed allies promising harsh retaliation, putting the region on edge.
Crying out for the death of Israel. Flying the flags of Iran, Palestine and Hezbollah together. A warning in Hebrew, wait for hard revenge. The streets of Tehran alive with anger. Not far from where Ismail Haniyeh, the political leader of Hamas, was assassinated a day earlier.
ایرانی‌ها معروفن به مهمان نوازی. بالاخره که مهمان ما رو اینجا زدن حتما مخاطب خواهیم کرد. انشالله.
Those exact words taken from the supreme leader's lips. Ali Khamenei, according to the New York Times, has issued the orders for Iran to strike Israel directly. Preemptively, the Israeli Prime Minister says his forces will exact a heavy price for revenge attacks, while maintaining the government-wide silence on responsibility for the killing of Haniyeh.
All right. I'm gonna stop right there. I want to start off as always by giving all praise, all honor, all glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rachah Kodash. Double honor to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone who teach and who rule well, who taught us this truth through the power and spirit of Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai. Hey, Lord willing, this lesson is edifying to the elect out there, whoever you might be. And Shalom to 144,000. It's the brother Amawam Padah from the G-Mess Denver camp, coming at you with a quick lesson in regards to some recent news that just took place. As you can see right here in this news clip, they're discussing the fact that the world is looking at Israel, man, and blaming them for the attack that was carried out on a prominent leader in Iran, okay? And the Iranians are talking about getting revenge, all right? Harsh revenge. So this is prophecy playing out, okay, in a major way. Matter of fact, let's get a precept on that. Right here it is, right here. The book of Jeremiah, chapter 49 and verse 20. Therefore, hear the counsel of the Lord Yahweh, Bashem Yahweh Shai, that he hath taken against Edom and his purposes, that he hath purposed against the inhabitants of Teman. All right, the Temanites are also Edomites as well, a faction of the Edomites. Surely the least of the flock shall draw them out. Surely he shall make their habitations desolate with them. All right, and who was the least of the flock? Prophetically speaking, it's talking about those damn small hats over there, man. All right, those imposters. They're stirring up all this ruckus in the earth right about now, man, especially over there in the Middle East. All right, the least of the flock. All right, they're going to draw out the rest of these nations into World War III, which is biblical prophecy. All right, and we're heading towards that very fast. But we also got to understand that before World War III fully pops off and goes nuclear and whatnot, okay, the RFID microchip has to be made mandatory, which is the mark of the beast, spoken of in Revelation chapter 13, verse 16 on down. All right, and also other parts of the scriptures. But the point is that things are heating up, man. We have the true book of prophecy. Everything that's happening right now on the earth is already in the scriptures, man. Okay, so you got those small hats over there stirring up these nations, getting them ready for World War III, which is going to lead to the destruction of our enemies, man. Primarily Esau, Edom, the so-called white man. This is the time where his system goes down and he can't escape it. All right, and a close ally of the state of Israel is who? America. So they're going to get dragged into this thing, man, at some point in time. And we know it will, okay? So all you people out there that are praying for America to bounce back and for World War III to stop, your prayers are in vain, all right? Because prophecy will stand, all right? The will of Yahweh, Bashem Yahweh Shai, will stand, no matter what you think, okay? And we're going to be proven to be right because we're not speaking our own words, man. Israel will draw these other nations into World War III. All right, the book of Jeremiah, chapter 50 and verse 22. A sound of battle is in the land and of great destruction. You see, and we're sounding the alarm right now, man, as the men of the Lord, as the prophets, we're telling you that things are heating up according to prophecy. All right? There's no turning this back, man. There's no turning it back. All right, and the more this shit pops off, the closer we're getting to our kingdom, man. Point blank, period. Getting to witness the downfall of our enemies. You see? They're done. It's over. All right? So get excited, man.
חמאס, חות'ים וחיזבאללה, שלושת החטים. בימים האחרונים הנחתנו מכות מחץ על כל אחת מהם. כל מי שטובח בילדינו, כל מי שרוצח את אזרחינו, כל מי שפוגע במדינתנו, דמו בראשו.
Details of Haniya's death are scant. It's believed an airborne projectile launched from outside Iran hit the house where he was sleeping.
هو صاروخ دخل إلى الغرفة التي كان فيها الأخ إسماعيل هنية وأصابه إصابة مباشرة والآن ننتظر التحقيقات الكاملة.
Iran not waiting for the outcome to come out swinging at an emergency meeting of the UN Security Council, dragging in Israel's key ally.
This act could not be occurred without the authorization and intelligence support of the U.S.
The United States was not aware of or involved in the...
Now you see that right there? You see that? They're saying that the U.S. was involved in this, man, which they probably were. These damn devils got their hand in everything, man. So it's getting interesting, man. It's getting interesting. The fingers are now pointing towards the U.S., who was a major ally of the state of Israel. Let's continue on.
Death of Hamas leader Ismail Haniyeh. Indeed, we have no independent confirmation as to Hamas's claims regarding his death.
During the session, nations called for restraint and diplomacy. The alarm raised over the risk of an all-out war in the region and for the implications in Gaza. Hamas, having lost in Haniyeh, a more moderate voice from its political wing, who led talks for a ceasefire and hostage deal.
115 hostages have been held for 299 days. Tomorrow.
Okay, so yeah, that's the point on that. You don't, have to play the whole entire video. You can watch it on your own time. There are many videos that are out there going in on this particular topic. But without further ado, let's get the scriptures out. All right, hopefully you can hear me. All right, so here we have of the book of 2nd Ezra, chapter 15, starting verse 28, going into this scenario that you see playing out in the Middle East right now. Let's read it. It says, "Behold, an horrible vision and the appearance thereof from the east." All right, from the east. That's where that's going down at, man. All that turmoil and chaos. It's getting ready to bring in World War III. Let's go to the next verse. Verse 29. "Where the nations of the dragons of Arabia shall come out with many chariots." All right, for what? For war. "And the multitude of them shall be carried as the wind upon earth, that all they which hear them may fear and tremble." All right, you got those Ishmaelites over there, man, getting stirred up. All these so-called, well, not gonna say so-called, all these Muslim nations over there are gearing up and banding together to come against Esau, man. All right, and they're gonna drag their allies in with them. One of the major allies of some of these nations over there, especially Iran, is who? Russia, who is getting ready to blow America off the map, man, very shortly, by way of thermonuclear fire, man. So, yeah, man, it's heating up. It's heating up. Call Allah, Yah, Bashmi Al-Shah, the Lord is moving. He's getting ready to get us up out of this bitch. All right, we got to stay patient and just keep watching the prophecies, man. And watch out for that RFID microchip, because that has to happen before things get seriously heated up in World War III. But it is moving, all right? It's moving in that direction, and can't nobody stop it. So the Arabians, man, the dragons of Arabia, they're getting roused up, man. Verse 30. "Also the Carmanians, are who are the, of Iran, the modern day Iranians, all right? Also the Carmanians, raging in wrath, shall go forth as the wild boars of the wood, and with great power shall they come and join battle with them." You see, they're joining together. "And shall waste a portion of the land of the Assyrians." Now, another name for Esau is the Assyrian, man. There's different names, prophetically speaking, for these Edomites today. All right. They're also known as the Egyptians, the modern day Egyptians, the modern Romans. Okay. And also the modern day Assyrians, which are symbolic to our oppression, because the Assyrians heavily oppressed the northern kingdom Israelites, man, back in the days. Okay. So they're synonymous to being the oppressor. So that's why we associate that with Esau. And this goes into end time prophecy, man. Okay. So yeah, man, all here in the scriptures, if you have the eyes to see and the ears to hear, the Spirit is dealing with you. It's happening as it is written. Okay. Esau's through. He's done. He's on his way out. Matter of fact, let's read the next verse. I'm going to jump around. It says, and then shall the dragons have the upper hand, remembering their nature. All right, because Ishmael, man, he's a wild man. That's part of his characteristics in the scriptures. All right. The first, one of the sons of Abraham. Okay. That's who they stem from. All right. But they're not the chosen seed. The chosen seed comes through Isaac and then Jacob, who are the 12 tribes of Israel. But anyway, they're going to remember their wild nature. Damn suicide bombers and all kind of crazy shit they be doing, man. Ishmael's a wild man. And they finna show you really soon here. And we could see that take place in retaliation against the attacks that just took place. They're getting stirred up, man. Now it says, remembering their nature, and if they shall turn themselves, conspiring together in great power to persecute them. So yeah, they finna, these Muslim nations are finna band together to come after you goddamn small hats and you Edomites, man. All right, NATO and the EU. Okay, we're telling you, man. So prepare to see some kind of retaliation. The whole world is watching, man. I gotta bring this out really quick. Bear with me. Hopefully you can hear me. All right. This is Isaiah chapter 34 and verse 8. It talks about why these things are happening. Why is World War III being stirred up? It says, for it is the day of the Lord Yahweh's vengeance and the year of recompenses or payback for the controversy of Zion. All right. Because all these nations had a hand in our oppression. All these heathen nations, man. Okay. Has came against Israel, the Lord's chosen people. So we're in the days of all the motherfuckers getting paid back by being dragged into what we call World War III, which is in the scriptures known as the War of Armageddon, the war to end all wars. So this is going right along with biblical prophecy, man. Ain't nothing random happening, man. All right, it's all going according to plan, leading to the destruction of Esau's power structure. Because after this, he's going into fucking slavery for 1,000 years, and he's going to be eradicated according to Obadiah 1 and 18. And the rest of you heathen nations are going to be put in subjection underneath the Israelites. All right, that's what's coming. That's what the world events are leading to. We already see the end game, man, through the spirit of Yahweh Shai Shai. So don't think that the Lord is not moving. He is. The pieces are moving on the chessboard in our favor, man. All right. And before you know it, Yahweh Shai gonna be here to set the record straight once and for all, man. To establish his throne here in the earth. That's the day that we look forward to, man. A kingdom wherein dwelleth righteousness, man. Because this shit gotta go. This place is entirely wicked, man. And we just are fed up with these heathens ruling over us, man. And now that the Israelites have turned back to their power and the understanding of who they are, all right, the Lord's gonna preserve his elect and destroy the rest, man. Okay? So stay in the spirit, you know what I mean? Stay focused, man. It's almost over. But I want to get one more and then we'll close it. All right, Revelation 18 and 20. Rejoice over her, thou heaven, and ye holy apostles and prophets, for the Most High hath avenged you on her. So yeah, man, going into that payback, man. The Lord is finna pay these motherfuckers back for what they've done unto his chosen people, the Israelites. The Lord ain't forgot us, man. He allowed you motherfuckers to rule over us for a period of time as a punishment unto us. But now it's time for you to pay. All right, it's time to pay up, man. But before we know the nuclear destruction and World War III gets fully popped off, we understand that the mark of the beast, which is the RFID microchip, has to be made mandatory, and it will be a worldwide, a situation. Okay, according to Revelation 3 and verse 10. So keep your eyes peeled, prepare yourself spiritually. Things are heating up. This current society, man, it's on its way out, man. America's done. It's a joke. And it's finna get burned with fire, man, according to scripture. So just a quick lesson. I'm gonna end it right there. Hopefully you were edified. I want to give all praise, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rachak Wadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone who teach and who will, who taught us this truth through the power and spirit of Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai, and Kwame Yasharala in the Bible Bar. Hold on. Shalom.